Well, I hope whenever we play music, people lose themselves, and if people lose themselves for a moment, they can realize that they can be militant and they can actually do something different to what they would normally do, because we're so used to being rigid, and when we're not rigid, when we're in our bodies, then all of a sudden we realize that another possibility is actually available to us, but we're not offered that possibility very often. And so I think if music can do one thing, it can offer people the opportunity to say that something will let them release themselves from their usual bonds and say another possibility is available, and another one is we can have a world where we're not powered by fossil fuels. We can have a world where we're powered by absolutely ingenious new ideas, and that is what is exciting, I think. Being on stage is never about saying this is how you're supposed to live or anything like that. Being on stage is about having a good time and doing something, but music offers the opportunity to do things differently. That's what it does. Rhythm is a possibility for people to do something differently, and I think that if people can be in the rhythm of a moment, then they can also realize that the way that we're living is kind of bullshit, and that there is a completely new way of thinking about things. And for me, that new way of thinking about things is actually just powering our lives through other means than fossil fuels. And so we may as well try and relax into that idea, as opposed to being so repressed by whatever we're faced with at the moment, which is these terrible norms, you know. So I think I don't want to say more than I should, because we're all humans, you know, but we can do something differently. So why not? Why not? And music offers that moment of saying why not do something differently, I think. No Longer There is a song I wrote specifically about the idea of saying we should opt for a future which is not powered by fossil fuels. And why not? Like, we can have all of the terrible combustion of energy, which is music, and we can do all of those things which are associated with that kind of energy by living differently. We don't have to change the way we excite ourselves. We just have to change the way we power our iPhones and power our cars and power our power systems. It's not that much of a change. We just have to make a commitment to say that we're going to live a bit more spontaneously and make a new decision. That's all. There's no reason why we can't have festivals like these powered by wind and sun and any other renewable energy available to us. We can still be humans. We can still be contradictory and terrible and rebellious and all of those things. We can still be in the moment of our humanity, but that has to be associated with fossil fuels. It has to be associated with some new idea. We can still be really, really mean. We can be rock and roll and everything like that. It doesn't have to be associated with digging up those things from the ground. We just have to do it from other means. That's all. I don't know if I can change the world or not, but I do believe in a future of believing that a new idea is possible, and it is possible. So why not enjoy that and stop being so boring? Yeah.